So it's just days when I gotta stop working on Audacity, put it to the side. I'll have to deal with it tomorrow because right now Jubilee wants full mommy attention. And so some days I do have to sacrifice time with the business in order to make sure my daughter is happy. And some days I have to cancel a trip in order to be home. There was one trip I was supposed to go to Baltimore for an event, and unfortunately, literally an hour before I was supposed to leave, we found out we wouldn't have care for her here. I had to cancel the trip. I just had to cancel it. I just was like, I can't go. Because my daughter is not going to play second fiddle. Like, at this point in time, I can't go. She's a priority. I'll figure it out. And so,
I think what's been transformative for me is in those moments reminding myself that I get to do something and instead of having to do it. And I know that it's easier said than done, but the more you do it, the more it makes sense. You know what I mean? Because I think that every single parent who's ever parented says most of the time the thing that they wish they would have did is spend more time with their kids when they were young. That's across the board. You know what I mean? So being able to have that, I think, is what we call an investment. Because, you know, when she becomes 17 and she ain't trying to see mommy, I ain't trying to be at the house.
Listen.
You're going to be like, damn, where my baby at? Like, now you, now you, exactly.
My friend's outside waiting for me.
My friend outside, I'm like, girl, I'm your friend. Get in here.
Exactly. And so there's that aspect of it. But also, shout out to your husband. Shout out to Good Husband.
Yeah, shout out to Good Husband. I felt the same way.
Yeah, I mean, shout out to
my baby daddy.
Holding it down because I think that I think that it is difficult in this day and age because people don't have a respect for the nuance of a relationship outside of what they feel like the mold should be based upon social media or podcasts or like and some man will walk up to your husband, some man would tell your husband that he's a simp because you work more than him. Like niggas would do that.
Down they throat.
You know what I mean? Like
not to that man.
No. But I'm saying though,
I get it.
That's a pervasive thought on social media where it's like if a man is holding down his wife in that way, it's like, oh no, she and it's like there's going to be ebb and flow, and there might be a time in which something takes off for him in a way in which
absolutely.
You know what I mean? That's just how things happen.
Because it's just like I'm really protective when it comes to our relationship because I know the way I am now, I am viewed as a strong, independent, baby. When I tell you that man, I don't want to move the trash can. I don't want to do it. I don't want to put the gas in the car. I don't want to do it. But I gotta pull my bootstraps on and I gotta go hit the ground. I gotta hit the pavement to get this $30,000. And we have such a healthy balance in our relationship with our system where it's like one person primary parents or the tap in, tap out system. And so we really pride ourselves in the communication that we've developed over the 10 years that we've been together. So we've been together 10 years in August, but married for 3 years in August. And so I don't take it lightly of the way we've grown and developed our relationship to where me building out my own business and him staying at home with his child is not viewed. He doesn't view it as a slight.
It's not.
He views it, because when I tell you that, man, they be like, oh, daddy, daughter time. We're going to watch videos and we're going to watch movies. I would come home, he'd be like, yeah, me and GB watched a movie and we reviewed it on TikTok. I'm like, oh, okay. Like, they really just be having a good time.
Because now everything that he's doing is you'll see the seeds of it grow when she picks a man to be in her life.
When I tell you,
and
baby.
Like, you know what I mean? And that's going to be like, you're going to be
yes.
so happy
and to me,
that he spent all that time with his daughter.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Of course he wouldn't mind because like he's living in the actual real world.
Exactly.
Yeah.
These people don't live in the real world. Sometimes I talk to my homie about it. We joke every podcast and I'll tell a story and I'm like, I ain't going to say no name. I ain't going to say no name.
But I got this one friend. Got this one friend.
I talk to my homie about it and I tell him, I'm like, bro, all these, I don't know these women that people are talking about that have never ever been submissive in their life, have just been ignorant. I'm like, I don't have any of these problems in the actual real world dating. I've been dating for a long time. I've had regular dating problems. Y'all niggas never have talked to women in real life.
Listen.
Y'all don't have conversations with them. Y'all are not around them. You couldn't be because I feel like a lot of these problems and stuff are manufactured. Like, that sounds like a dream life to me. My wife going crazy on her business and me chilling at home with my baby, that sounds ill.
That's amazing.
That sounds ill.
That's what we call a South Beach problem.
Yeah, that's literally
everybody.
South Beach problem.
All these people that speak about these particular styles of relationships and problems that they have are all trying to pick up people on a perpetual spring break.